Okay, this is to show you how to set up a temporary URL if you have a reseller account. Now if you have just a regular account, you sign up for an account with a host and you set up the domain on the host, they will send you a temporary URL. But if you have a reseller account, they're not setting up the account for you. You're setting up yourself, after the first one, as you know, if you have a reseller account. And so they won't send you any temporary URL, and you have to create that yourself. And I have HostGator, and they walk me through the procedure, which is not difficult. It's a little intimidating if you've never done it before, but what you have to do is, and I'm assuming that you can't just type in your URL /cPanel or do anything because you have not yet pointed your name servers to your hosting account. So I have a little cheat sheet here. And what you do is you type in order to get into cPanel without using your domain name, you use your IP address /cPanel. So if your IP address is 111.222.333.444, you would type that in /cPanel, and then you would log into cPanel with the username and password that you created when you first created the account. Now the first thing you have to do is install WordPress. And this is a little different on this cPanel than the one in the video, but basically what you would do is go down to Fantastico Deluxe down here, click on that, and then I think after that it's pretty much the same. It's pretty easy, and I'm not going to go into that here because this is not meant for that. But so you have to install WordPress, and so you have your WordPress username and password, you have your cPanel username and password, and you have your IP address, and that's all you need. What you have to do is you log into cPanel, you go back to cPanel after you've installed WordPress, and in Find you type in, this is the easiest way to find it, it's in there somewhere, but just type in PHP, and what you'll do is you'll come to my PHPMyAdmin, and you click on this. Okay, now this is my own site. It's not one of my lead gen sites, but that doesn't matter. The procedure is the same. Now what you do is it'll say WRDP1. Click on that. You probably won't have all that stuff there, all the others. You'll just have two choices, and one of them has WRDP1 on it. So use that one. And this is a regular domain, I have all kinds of stuff. I have a couple of databases on it. So anyway, you get to that, and then you want to click on WP options, and now once you got WP options, you have to go to here where it says site URL. I think it's the third one down. Oh, here's the second one down. Okay. On my other account it was the third one, so just look for site URL, and you can click here. It'll automatically check the box, or you just check the box yourself, and you click edit, and what you have to do is you have to change that URL, which is this here, to your temporary URL. So all you do is you type in, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to change my account, but what you do is you type in, after HTTP, you type in IP : so for this account what it would be, I probably should have done this, you have HTTP already in there, so you don't have to, just don't erase that, just start here, take this part out after the HTTP : / take that part out and enter in your IP address, and then a / and then this is the tilde that's just to the left of the 1 on my computer. If yours is different, you'll have to find it. And then the username, the cPanel username. So if your username, say my username for this account is, let's see, we use this, we'll have here, okay, there's my is my IP address right there, and then you'll have slash and tilde, and then say my username for this account is Virginia. So that's what it would be, and that is going to be your URL after you have the http:// which is already there. Do not put in www, just the IP. This is it, IP / tilde and your username. That's it. So what you do is you copy this part, or you can do the whole thing, whatever you want. Copy that part and just replace this virginiadrew.com with that. I'm not going to do it because, like I said, I don't want to mess up my my account, but let me show you. Let me just do it down here. See, this is it here. So you copy, or whatever, type. If you type in, it's, you have to make sure you don't have any spaces in. The first time I did it, I had a space after, I think, one of the slashes or something, and that messed it all up. So just copy and paste it in. So this is what it's going to look like. That's your IP address / that's the tilde, and that's the username. This will be gone. Okay, this will be up there. But like I said, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to change my account around. And then what you do is you just go down here and you click on Go. Okay, once you click on Go, you come back here, and here, instead of this, will be the new IP address. Now you have to change it in one other place. So you go to page 2. We're page 1 now, so you just click on this little thing here. Go to page 2, and you have to change it a little further down this time, right here where it says Home. And it's the same procedure. You just check the little box. I clicked here, which automatically checked the box. You could check it there. Click on Edit, and then you'll see this again. And you just change it the same way. And then you click on Go again. Click on Go down here. And then that's it. And then, after that, you don't change your name servers. Now, when you get finished, what you have to do is come back in here and change the stuff back. Change it back here and change it back on page 2. Then point your name servers, and it could take a few hours. When I did it, when I got back, it seemed like whenever I did this, it always took, just like maybe an hour for the name servers at most to resolve. But for some reason, this time when I did, it took like 3 or 4 hours, and I got all nervous, and I called HostGator, and they said, "I'll just be patient," and I was patient, and it took like maybe from the morning till the afternoon. By the afternoon, it had resolved, and everything was working fine. So that's the procedure. And then you don't really log out of this. I guess you just go back. I just close it. Go back to cPanel, and then log out of cPanel. And then when you want to log into your account, you go back to your little cheat sheet here, which I'll leave it up here so you can copy it down if you want. It's not terribly difficult. This will be your URL, which is this. That will be the URL. Just that will go to your home page of your site. And then if you go /wp-admin, it's the same as, if you're using your regular domain. Just this is your domain, this is your address. You just have this /wp-admin, and if you want to go to cPanel, just do this whole thing, then /cPanel, which is right here and right here. So that's it. And then you have your WordPress username and password. You have your cPanel username and password that you did, and that's it. And once you get in, you just, all the navigation, everything seems to work. I've never really had a problem. So hope this is helpful. Thank you.